Tonight, results and a reunion for a family torn apart at Jacksport when their grandparents were deported to China. Now, after we aired this story, the coverage received national attention, questioning why the couple was forced to return to China after their Carnival cruise, even though they had a valid travel visa in the U.S.
Now on your side, Julia Janae is digging deeper, looking at the whirlwind week that brought the couple back to the USA.
This is the face of sheer happiness. Two grandparents who didn't know when they'd see their grandchildren next. For this grandfather with stage 4 cancer, the next time could have been too late.
I think our whole family is just extremely grateful. I know we couldn't have done this on our own.
This was the Thursday scene at the SeaTac Airport in Seattle.
I couldn't believe it.
4 days ago, we started reporting on this family and their strained fight with Border Protection.
I cannot believe you guys just want to kick them out.
Joseph and Zangia McDevitt told us they had no idea why her parents were removed from the Jacksonville port after a Carnival cruise and put almost immediately on a plane back to their home country of China. All this with U.S. Customs and Border Protection giving them few answers.
You told me I could give them the money, and you told me earlier.
Again.
You told me earlier.
How long ago did I tell you that?
This is Joseph's recording of a federal officer on the same frightening day his in-laws became detainees.
We never got to even say goodbye.
Over the next days, after talking to First Coast News, their story would gain national attention.
I mean, the whole world basically came together.
Then on the third day came this recorded call from an agent in Washington.
I asked why they took them out. I mean,
well, technically, according to the letter of the law, they were inadmissible. But we do have discretion.
The agent told Joseph to buy a ticket and they would put the grandparents back on the plane.
Your status as a U.S. citizen, your wife's status as a U.S. citizen, their age, health condition.
I feel like that's something we could have went over before they rushed them out of here.
Another day, another long flight at the end of an exhausting week. Full circle to this moment. One, the grandkids are oblivious to just what it took to make these hugs possible again.
They were gone, now they're back.
Now, the attorney for this family, Susan Pye, she tells us that the actions by federal officials in this case were an overreach and done by rogue officials. Something that's going to be looked into. The U.S. Customs and Border Protection spokesperson told us that they can't talk specifics because of their privacy laws. And we have all of this information and the whole story on our website right now at firstcoastnews.com. For now, reporting from the studio, Julia Janae, First Coast News on your side.